Hello, welcome back everyone. Now in this session, we are going to solve a very interesting problem that has been asked in the Accenture for the role of data analytics and data engineering. But before diving into the problem, I request you all kindly execute this SQL script so that we both can solve the problem parallelly. Let's see what is available in the data set. We are having a table named as student draw which contains four columns named as student ID, their name, their fees and their respective sections. So what we need to do, as you can see over the screen here, for some folks the fees and sections are same. Just take an example of a school in which we are having a various folks which have their different student ID, their different student name, but their fees and sections are same. Like for a particular section, like for section B, the fees is 2000 rupees. For section C, the fees is 5000 rupees, and similarly for section D, the fees is 4000 rupees. So we need to figure out those record for which fees and sections are same, but the names and student ID can be different. This is just a sample data set having 7 records, but might be in real world case you will have a more data. So first of all, we will try to build up some concept. How can we solve this problem? With the help of advanced functions and with the help of simple joins. So I request you all kindly pause this video and try to solve by yourself. This is an input data set that is given to us, and what we want in the output, we want those records for which their fees are same, the sections are same, but the name should be different, like you can see over the screen. So the folk one, which is having a name of Rohan and Sohan, they're having a same fees like 2000 rupees and they belong to the same section. Similarly, for the case of Swapnil and the Goli, they're having the same fees and same sections. And similarly, for the scenario of Mohan and Tappu. Kindly pause this and try to solve by yourself. You can solve it in a few minutes if you have seen my last videos about joins and windows function. Let's start. How can we solve this problem? We are going to solve this problem with two methods. Okay. First of all, we will do some data analytics as we'll understand what is given in the data set. So what we want those records for fees in sections are same. So if anyhow we can compare this table by itself on the basis of certain conditions like their fees should be same, their section should be same, and we don't have to bother about the name. So this is the concept that we have learned from the last video also, and this is known as self join. Let's execute this. Here we're having a table named student row. I am just giving this is alias is st1 and I want to perform a join operation. Okay, and the table name is student row only, and I'm just giving this alias as t2. So as you can see over the screen, the names are same, but we have provided their different aliases. Let's use inner join for more clarification. So what is inner join? Inner join will give us the records which are common in both of this table. Okay, so we have just passed a condition for self join. Let's pass some condition like on the basis of which condition we want self join. So as you have seen from the question, the fees should be same, like t1 dot fees equals to t2 dot fees, and their sections should be same, like they both should be from same sections. And one more thing, we don't have to bother about name, so name can be different. Okay, so what we did, let's try to understand this. We have taken this table as t1 and this table as t2 also, and we are comparing, like if fees from table 1 is same as table 2, the section is same as t1 as table 1 and t2, and the name should not be same. Okay, let's execute this. This will give you more clarity. As you can see over the screen, earlier we were having four columns, but now we are having more 4 columns. This is for table t1 and this is for table t2, and we are comparing on the basis of the fees, like fees is same, section is same, but you can see over the screen the names are not same. Like for this scenario, the name is Mohan from table T1, but from table T2, the name is Tapu. Similarly, for the scenario of Swapnil and the Goli. So this is how we have compared the name, fees, and section and name. But what we want in output, we need records only for T1. So I'll write this T1. T1 is calling from this table, student.t1 dot star. So star will give us all records that is present in table T1. Let's execute this. Yep, we are getting the records that is needed. But if anyhow we can sort this data to look it more clear, how can we do this? We can use order by. Order by is used to do sorting. If I'll do sorting on the basis of the respective fees from table T1, the data will look us more cleaner. Let's execute this. Yep, now you can see over the screen the data looks more cleaner and we are having the insightful information. So how we have solved this problem? We have used self join, okay, to solve this problem, and we have compared it on the basis of certain condition, like their fee should be same, the section should be same, and the name should not be same. And we have ordered this data on the basis of fees, and we applied an inner join. So we have learned 3 to 4 things from this solution. But if interviewer asks from you that you should not have privilege to use self join or inner join, how can we solve this problem? Means he wants us to solve this problem with some advanced function like Windows function. So he's just want to check as a knowledge as we know about Windows function or not. So how can we do this? Just think about that. Just take a break, pause the video and try to solve by yourself. Meanwhile, I'm also solving. So we have to use some advanced Windows function. Okay, we don't have privilege to use self join. How can we do this? So what is a Windows function? Let's execute this and understand that we're going to use row number. So what is row number? If you don't know, then kindly have a look over my earlier videos or just do a Google search and please try to comment it over here. If you want a separate videos to describe me what is the difference between row number, dense rank, rank, just drop a comment. I'll try to publish a video as soon as possible for this to explain you. So here we are using row number over, this is a basic syntax, over partition by. We want a data should be partitioned on the basis of fees and their section. Means it will create a bucket for a particular fees and section like 2000B, 2000B, 5000C, 5000C and so on. And we want a data should be sorted on the basis of fees. So I'm just giving this column as name as row number as aliases underscore. Let's execute this. So we are getting error. The column is fees is not correct. FEEC. What is problem here? It is saying it is invalid column name. Let's execute once more. Okay. Let's execute once more. Yep. Now you can see over the screen we are having the new column named as row number, which is having information of 1, 2 and so on. But let's understand this. Like for the scenario of Navdeep, the fees and section are same. Like fees is 1500 and section is A. But this is only one record present over here for the bucket of fees and section. As we have partitioned a data for fees and section. But take the scenario of Sohan and Rohan, their fees are same like 2000B, 2000B. So there are two records. So it is assigned a row 1 and row 2. Similarly, for the scenario of Goli and Swapnil, the fees and sections are same like 4000D and 4000T, and they have assigned a row number 1 and 2. Similarly, for the scenario of Tapu and Mohan. So if anyhow we can do just simple join operation and filter the data of which is duplicate here, means which is having a row number of 2. So how can we do this? If I have to reuse this query once more, I can use subquery, I can use temporary table, and I can use CT. So I'm going to use CT with CT or with step 1 as. What do you mean by CT? CT means common table expression, and we are just creating a query in the fly and consuming it below. Okay. Let's execute this. Select star from step 1. So you can see over the screen we are getting the same outputs, but now we have privilege to use this row number column, like filtering all of the stuff. If I'll do a simple filtering of row number, like I want those records only which is having which are duplicates or row number equals to 2. So we will get 3 records, means only for those records which are duplicate. But we need information for first primary table also, like the partner of Rohan, the partner of Swapnil, and the partner of Mohan. How can we do this? We are going to use join operation, like student draw, and I'm giving this alias as T1. Okay, now I can use any sort of join. Let's use inner join, and I am just giving step 1 table as T2. And what is the condition? Condition is T1 dot fees equals to T2 dot fees, and this section should be same. T1 dot section equals to T2 dot section. Let's execute this and see the output that we're getting correct or not. Yep, now we're getting 6 records, and this is all we want, but we need some filtering or some cleaning of data. So I'll use T1 dot star, and let's execute this. Yep, now we are getting correct data, and we are getting 6 records, similarly from the above one also. So how we have solved this problem? We have used two methods. One is self join and one is row number, means that is advanced Windows function. And the problem statement is very simple. You can use any other methods like group by and having. So I encourage you all, kindly solve this problem with with another method also, like method 3. You can try group by, you can try having clause, you can try dense rank. So it will increase your problem solving skills. Okay, if you like my content, if you're able to understand that how I'm solving the problem, then please like, share and subscribe. And thank you everyone for watching my videos. Having a great day ahead.